Hello everyone, this is Chris and welcome back to another Seed Showcase. Now when you look at the spawn of this world, this might look like the absolute worst spawn you could probably get at, minus the shipwreck, but let me tell you that this is one of the most interesting and strange and broken seeds I think I have ever seen for Bedrock Edition, and you will see why, because in short, every single thing basically in this world repeats over and over again in a sort of diagonal line. Now you might be a little confused as to what that means, but again, I will show you and I will bring you proof on this world that every single thing in this world goes on over and over again forever. But before we get to that, we should probably get to the seed, which comes in from YouTuber Element X. I found it on the seed, and it looks so amazing that I absolutely had to show it off. But yeah, the seed itself is this chain of numbers right here. You type them all in, and you spawn in right on a pretty barren island. So if you do plan on playing in this world, please turn on a bonus chest, because honestly the only wood you would have is the wood from the shipwreck, and even then, like, there's not a crazy amount, and there's not even any chests. As far as I saw, there really isn't many chests to be found in this place. So yeah, not much wood, so definitely recommend the bonus chest. And you also spawn next to a pretty decent sized coral reef. You see it goes on this way pretty far, like we fly out this far and it goes out pretty far. But if we go this way for quite a while, you'll see it goes pretty far this way, and to reach the end it might take a little while, because we're gonna go until we reach the end of the ocean, or 12 million blocks. And you might be thinking, there is no way that's happening. There is no way that goes on this long. But you see, it's still going. We're still flying this way. We're still finding coral reef, and it's gonna keep going on and on and on. But again, you might be thinking, okay, this is just a huge coincidence. There is no way ever that anything like this could happen, at least on Bedrock Edition, like, honestly. But as it turns out, it does happen, and I'll have to show you a few other things in the world that repeats. So let's find some other things. First off, like this kelp also goes on forever and ever. Like, it stretches right next to it the whole way down that way. And yeah, the only limitation is the land that stops it. But yeah, let's check out some things on the land that might repeat over and over again. Let's, for example, talk about this tree. It's a beautiful tree, the most beautiful tree I have ever seen in the world. But then if we go back just a little bit, you see we have another beautiful tree, which suspiciously looks like the first beautiful tree. And then if we go back even more, oh, what's this? Oh, a forest. But if we go past the forest just a little bit, you can see we have more beautiful trees over and over and over again until we again hit the ocean. And also, there's sort of pockets of water, like lovely little pockets of water stretching across pretty much the same area over and over again. And there's also a ruined portal, side little thing, if you're actually going to use the seed. There's a ruined portal just right here, again with random loot. But oh, one other thing too about certain structures, they do generate over and over again, but other ones like the ruined portals, they only generate once, and I don't believe they go over and over again. Like these little flower bundles right here. You see this little patch of flowers, and then this patch of flowers, and then that patch of flowers, and then it goes on to this patch of flowers, and then this one, and on and on and on until we hit the ocean. Yeah, it repeats just like it. And again, you might be thinking, still a coincidence. No way this is actually happening. And if you are like that, then let's head to these coordinates around here, where we first off find big trees, these big boy trees that head off all the way down there. But this also contains the location of the stronghold, and also a village right here, obviously. But if we dig our way down here, we will eventually find, yeah, the stronghold, but also a cave right here. And if we drink another night vision potion, we can see on this side, right next to the stronghold, we have this huge ravine, this lava ravine with some gold sitting right down there, some redstone, some coal, some granite, and yeah, some decent sized cave, a pretty good one too. A little hard to get around, but still a pretty good sized one. But if we head this way just a little bit, we could see, wait a minute, the gold's there, the granite's there, the lava's here, and everything's here again. And then if we head this way past, again, the same lava pocket, we get, what, more gold, more lava, more water. Oh, but mine shaft, that's a little different. But yeah, and then it goes on and on and on until as far as the eye can see. And yeah, extremely, extremely weird. So if you didn't believe me then hopefully you believe me now that everything in this seed repeats infinitely. Oh, and in case you're wondering, here's where the stronghold portal is. Just 2 eyes of Ender, so not too bad, not too terrible, but yeah, it's right here in case you want to find it. And you can see how it even has sort of an effect on biomes like jungles. You can see these really big trees heading its way all the way down here, and if there was more jungle, it would continue going all the... Oh no. Oh no. I forgot. Oh no. Oh no. They keep going forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I don't think there's enough TNT in the multiverse to destroy all these. Like, there are so many of them. Like, let's just agree that we never saw that and just move on. Yeah, okay. So, another thing that happens because everything repeats is the ore generation actually repeats alongside with it. So you could find an infinite supply of, say, I don't know, diamonds over and over again. Because, you know, you find this vein right here, and you'll find basically the exact same vein just right here. And then you go up here, you find it again, just up there, and then here, and again, and again, and again, and you get the point. It goes on and on and on, and yeah, it's so crazy. And one thing I'm curious about is, does the repeating pattern affect other dimensions, such as the Nether? Let's have a look, because if the Netherite repeats, then that could be something which could be easily exploitable and really nice to have, and also at the same time it's kind of a disadvantage because, you know, sometimes you want to be surprised when you find Netherite, but if you just want to get all your Netherite gear, maybe even, like, I don't know if this is possible, but maybe even a Netherite beacon could even be possible with this. I don't know. Okay. It looks like things don't exactly repeat like they do in the overworld. It looks more just like normal Nether generation. I'm not really seeing any serious signs of anything repeating, which is fine. It's fine that not everything has to repeat, but would have kind of been cool if Netherite would have repeated, and I don't think Netherite would repeat because you see other ores, they're not really having that same pattern we saw in the overworld, so I don't know, maybe it's just linked to the overworld. I don't know. I stand corrected because right at the end, right here, there's a ship right here and a city, which is pretty nice to have, but that's not the reason we're here. The reason is because of the smaller islands, which seem to go in a sort of pattern, which keeps going on and on like we've seen with everything else. And yeah, I thought this was just the overworld thing, but I guess these smaller islands count as one of the infinite generation type thing. So I guess if you want to have infinite generation in different dimensions, then the end has you covered. And there's one more thing of infinite repeating things, which I want to show off. So, do you remember the ravines I showed off where, you know, they repeated on and on again inside the caves? Well, that also happens for the above ground caves, because, you know, there are caves that spawn all the way up here and go all the way down to bedrock. Well, all the way out of these coordinates, which honestly is quite the journey, but in case you want to have this type of ravine generation that head all the way out here, because you will find the infinite ravine generation. Look at this. And it goes on and on and on forever and ever and ever. And honestly, this is the thing I saw which made me go, okay, this needs to be shown off. This needs to be seen. And I think even mushrooms might get generated over and over again. At least certain ones. But yeah, the ravine that goes on forever and ever and ever and on and on and on. So crazy seeing something like this. And again, I thought this was only supposed to be for a Java edition, because I remember seeing a seed something like this quite a while ago on Java edition, and it's just amazing to see that Bedrock edition is getting something somewhat similar like this. And that gets me wondering, are there any other seeds like this? Are there any other broken repeating seeds in Bedrock edition that we could find that just repeats everything over and over again? If you do happen to find one, then please let me know down in the comments or on Twitter, and then I might even check it out again, because I just love exploring these types of worlds. And yeah, for now, that's pretty much all I have for you, so thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.